What is up everyone, my name is Dark Past and welcome back to another video, and in today's episode we are covering some of the developer blog changes about upcoming updates for the February and also the new battle pass that is coming in next season. So I'm gonna reveal everything one by one about all the things that we are gonna receive and changes we are going to expect, etc. So let's start off with the first things over here. Hello survivors! Rumor has it that the scavengers are done with their business on the Syndicate territory and soon will be walking away. This means that Mary and Jane also have to hurry up and get out, since the dragons will now have all their forces available to protect their neon treasures. Only 1 month left before next major update themed around the founders, but February also has a lot of new things in store, so let's talk about the next update. Some familiar brawls will make their comeback, as well as the event with a reward scale, which is not surprising. But how about the new ammo pack of special rarity, new blueprint stab, and a new missions game mode with armored aircraft and battle walkers? Let's find out more. And we are gonna get new special ammo pack called Ammunition. Very straightforward name, yes, and it looks really cool. It's gonna be also really nice to build with art builds and everything, because this just looks very nice. I like it myself. And it's nice to also have a special rarity tier ammo pack, rather than just having a rare and then you have to get yourself up to the epic rarity. So having also a special one is also cheaper, but also a nice enough upgrade that you can use them without any issues. It's gonna be close to epic rarity, which is also really nice. I'm thinking that there's gonna be like 70% ammunition that you're gonna get, because I know with the blue ones you get 40. This one maybe 70 and epic one is 110. So I'm just guessing this could be the deal. And there's also gonna be some blueprints tab changes. The tab has changed a lot since the mass testing in the end of 2024. In many ways, to your feedback, here are some notable changes. No autosaving. After getting all of your feedback after the testing, we made a lot of fundamental changes to the tab and reworked the saving process that it does not disrupt the familiar routine of working with blueprints. There is no more automatic saving of changes to a blueprint anymore, and there is a pop-up window with before/after options for you to save before moving on to the next blueprint. So I know this current old system can be a little janky, and sometimes you manage to get in a moment where you accidentally delete your build by overwriting it, and it has been an issue a lot. They did have at some point like possibility that you were able to revert your build if you accidentally saved it. I like that feature, but they have removed it, so it's just annoying. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys also have encountered a similar thing. But I do like the screen over here showing that before and after, so you can keep an eye on like what you changed, what you did not. But that's just up to you what you're going to do with the builds. They're also stating that having the two options for saving can be useful if, for example, you just wanted to switch your weapons to do a quest and then return to the original blueprint after the battle. You can also choose to overwrite an existing slot or create a new one. You can also save changes to your blueprint without the pop-up window. While working on the blueprint, simply press Ctrl S or click the save icon in the new favorites panel if it already has a blueprint. Okay, so I mean, the screen itself, it looks alright. Like I'm not like a big fan obviously of the UI changes, but I'll get used to it. It's simple enough. I hope you're able to just basically scroll through all the blueprints just by dragging this bar. And so they also made a change that, yeah, exactly, I was about to say that increasing the blueprint slots amount to 61 total, which is a nice change. They were supposed to go from 32 to 50, but they decided to go to 61. And they're also stating, it's simple, you asked for it, and we did it. Time to celebrate with a nice gift. 2 slots will be available to all players for free in the update. In general, the slots in the new blueprints tab can be obtained as follows. 50 slots are unlocked with blueprint storages. 6 slots are given to all players when creating an account. 2 slots are gifted to all players to celebrate the update. 3 slots are given to all players with the update's release as compensation for the removed main screen slot, armored car, armored aircraft, Leviathan, and everything. They're also gonna have new blueprint chart at the exhibition, so you're able to actually see all the wheel stats and everything about the build. I mean, it looks kind of cool that basically just check out the build straight away without needing to load it to garage and go back. I mean, I don't mind the change. It's gonna be interesting to try out, but it can also be kind of janky, but we have to see how it's gonna be. Okay, hopefully they're not gonna just mess it up too much. And mainly visual changes, the most notable ones. The parameters panel is now similar to the other parameters displayed in the game. Blueprint cards now have some features similar to the build mode. You can see weld point, zoom in and out of the car. Some rework aimed at making the use of controller more comfortable. And they also say, and that's not all, there are also a lot of small nice features coming. For example, the Blueprints tab and the exhibition card will now show all 3 weld points on a build. And you'll be able to learn all the details in the patch notes. So if you look at this picture over here, I'm going to drag this. Yeah, there's like changes. You can see like it changes. You can see like the white squares, aka the welding points, where you can put parts on and how it looks like, which is quite convenient. I sometimes wanted to have this kind of feature in the exhibition, but there hasn't been any, but now there is, so I'm actually happy about it. And they're also mentioning that update of the Armored Aircraft and Battle Walkers game mode. The current game mode with collecting capsules will remain in rotation. There will be 2 game modes for Armored Aircraft and Battle Walkers missions. In the new mode, you will need not just pick up capsules from defeated enemies, but also deliver them to your base. Only then you will get points for victory. You'll have to act quickly. So it's basically like capture the flag. It is important that the player can pick up several capsules, take a bunch of them to the base and get a lot of points at once. Hunt down enemies with capsules to prevent them from reaching their base. Tactical depth will be added by the fact that you can drive into the enemy's base and borrow their capsule, 1 per player, to try and take it to your base. Also, don't forget to pick up capsules from destroyed allies so that enemy doesn't get them. To save such capsule, you just have to pick it up instead of taking it to base. Okay, so if your ally dies, you can just drive to the capsule and just pick it up and it's safe already. But if an enemy picks up your ally capsule, they have to just go to their base and drop it there, which is going to be interesting. Both game modes will also get a new useful feature. If a player leaves the battle permanently, an AI player will take their place. That's actually really good. Finally, they're doing this kind of thing that if a player has left, AI will come to their place, which is a good thing, and I appreciate that a lot. This is nice. This should have been in the game for a long time already, but we also need to see how this AI system is going to work. When a player leaves, the AI is going to take their place. I'm curious about it, so I want to see how that's going to work out. And other updates, Battle of Brawls. Next update, we'll see the return of several familiar modes. Wheels of Fortune with the new Mine Layer Doom, Kaiju and Ford the Emperor, which is really cool. I didn't know that even Doom is going to be there. I think you're going to have like 2 blueprints now with 2 different weapons, or just the Wheels of Fortune, just using Doom only, some just using Fortunes, I don't know, we'll see about that. And we're also reworking the algorithm for disabling parts when generator is destroyed in a battle to allow players to customize what gets disabled when they lose the extra energy from the generator. This should have been in the game from the get-go. It's really nice, because if you think about this, if you have a heavy build, let's say you're using a heavy cabin and avalanche, okay, and you have your engine, you have your reload module, etc, etc, okay, so you lose your generator, everything else is going to stay active, but you lose your weapon, so that's a big bummer. So now that if you have avalanche and you decide like, okay, I want to disable my engine or my reload module so I can still shoot, okay, I will be fine with that being slow and no reload, but as long as my weapon still works, I can still help. I think that's what matters the most. And in addition, the update is planned to bring a number of other improvements as well and fix some known bugs. We're also doing additional, we analyzed the data of player selection in client confrontation and decided to change the PS range. After the update of the battles in the mode, we range from 7,000 to 9,000 power score. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff changing, and they also talked about that I didn't see anything here, but they did mention that the Breaker and Hammerfall are getting a buff, that they're gonna reduce the energy from 11 energy to 10 energy back to where it was, because the popularity has dropped quite a bit and they deserve to be where they are, and I think that's a nice change. So I thank everybody for watching this quick video about the upcoming balance changes, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the day, and I'll see you guys again soon. Take care and peace.